by Jarrett Renshaw, Washington, Reuters. President Joe Biden will travel to Kentucky on Wednesday to survey the areas hardest hit by one of the deadliest tornado outbreaks in recent U.S. history, a system that killed at least 74 people in the state and at least 4. Biden, no stranger to tragic personal losses, will reprise his familiar role as consoler-in-chief, while promising to bring the might of the federal government to rebuild devastated communities that suffered billions of dollars in damage. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear offered a grim update on Tuesday, saying the dead included a dozen children, the youngest of whom was a 2-month-old infant. He added that he expected the death toll to rise in the coming days, with more than 100. Biden will visit the Army installation at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, for a briefing on the storm before continuing on to Mayfield and Dawson Springs, 2 towns separated by roughly 70 miles, 112 kilometers, that were largely flattened. The president will be surveying storm damage firsthand, and making sure that we're doing everything to deliver assistance as quickly as possible in impacted areas to support recovery efforts, White House spokesperson Jen Psaki said on Tuesday. The Federal Emergency Management Agency has sent search and rescue and emergency response teams to Kentucky, along with teams to help survivors register for assistance, Psaki said. FEMA has also sent dozens of generators into the state, along with 135,000 gallons, 511,000 liters, of water, 74,000 meals and thousands of cots, blankets, infant-toddler kits and pandemic shelters. Biden has approved federal disaster declarations for Kentucky and the neighboring states of Tennessee and Illinois, offering residents and local officials increased federal aid. The trip marks one of the few that Biden, a Democrat, has taken to areas that tilt heavily Republican. But the White House has been careful not to bring politics into the disaster relief efforts, including not focusing on what role, if any, climate change may have played in the tragic event. He looks at them as human beings, not as people who have partisan affiliations, Psaki said. And in his heart, he has empathy for everything that they're going through. The message he will send to them directly and clearly tomorrow is, we're here to help. We want to rebuild, we are going to stand by your side, and we're going to help your leaders do exactly that, she added. Biden lost his first wife and daughter in a 1972 car crash, and his older son, Beau, died in 2015 after a fight with brain cancer. Reporting by Jarrett Renshaw. Editing by Tim Amon and Peter